tends to go the right way, so we get some crazy tiebreakers here in a Group A. But game one, we got the draft set underway. We're going to get ourselves into the action. And this is just a minor thing, but Yuragi's positioning with being in front of the hard camp to kind of block Tofu from stopping Tiger from getting that pull. So very nicely done from the Razor. I mean, he had no other obligations. Tiger? Yeah, this is what we've been saying, right? I mean, somehow Gaming Gladiators in lanes that probably shouldn't be going the way they do. Top lane. They're going to try and make an attempt onto Yuragi with a rotation out of Celery. They telekinesis him back inside the pit, but with Yuragi's stolen damage, he'll get a return kill looking for the deny, and he finds it as well, so...
You're really wanting to make a lot of those aggressive plays.
Kind of hiding behind the trees. So yeah, looks like Tofu's going to be the kill. Pretty nice reaction out with the telekinesis. We're going to try and gate in as well to have some extra reinforcements for the further fight. Tofu should still go down. Celery dies as well inside the river. But Gaming Gladiators importantly bring all their cores to potentially turn the tides. But maybe with DM showing up, it could be a fight where OG stands strong. So we're able to get the kill into Ace. High net worth member that gets taken care of. Now the Archer's in some trouble as well, and the waveform doesn't even come out. So with the Arcane Rune, they get maximum effectiveness out of it, and DM shows up very early on the Timbersaw. And unfortunately, he's going to be the target of this smoke. Now he's in a pretty decent position with a creep wave to pop it, and with the slide off the mark, Yuragi should be okay. They're actually going to look to TP and then counter smoke from OG. One tip from BZM, even the TP onto the T1 tower as well. So they're going to be able to stab Gaming Gladiators deep inside their own jungle. They're going to put all their attention onto Quinn, with the Remnant still there to work with, but the Ember's soaking up a lot of the damage. So tries to step over to the right side. BZM's completely out of mana. It's going to be up to DM if they're able to secure the kill, and with the chain over the top, need a little bit more spell damage. Can they get it? They will be able to. Beautifully done. BZM, along with 4 other members, are required out of OG to stop that smoke.
Pump it in onto him fairly shortly. Even a Glimmer Cape finished up as well, so more survivability coming through OG as well.
Tofu is going to be the target of this Orchid reveal. So a quick and easy kill onto the support. And they should be able to chain that into a tier 1 tower as well. And with the tower going down, that's going to give Yuragi enough gold for the BKB. And hopefully it's just going to be from lane to lane for OG.
Coming down towards this bottom side, they know he's here. ZM here as well to potentially confirm that kill.
Well, alright, yeah. Oh, he does, but like you said, Pipe's not going to do too much first DM, so able to blow him up.
Way to be able to chunk through all of their HP, to be able to prevent the partner from giving a lot to him. They really want to get a BKB use, yeah. Yeah,
they won't get it though. Although he has already used the static link, so it's really going to enable Darachu inside the team fight now as Yuragi's losing all his damage. Blinding Light's going to be able to give them some respite. They might jump to Tiger next, though, with the Crystal Maiden revealing herself on the high ground. So Gaming Gladiators want the easy kill. They'll get it. Interesting ward from Tiger.
It'd be pretty effective at spotting him.
See what they can do with it, though. Early Manta Force. Pretty nice target from BZM if they can get rid of the Pugna. But Ace wants to get involved as well. Maybe this is the fight that Gaming Gladiators can take with all 5 heroes nearby. Yuragi hasn't used the BKB just yet. Will force to do so to escape. And now DM has no one nearby.
There's been Seb, you know, using that blinding light to prevent a lot of the damage coming through. Like, Morphling's illusions were doing a lot just to give...
Oh, he didn't zip! No, he didn't zip again! Oh, BZM.
Got the Wisdom Rune, though.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's worth.
They would love for this to go over to Tofu.
Already starting to get themselves set up, though, for the eventual move down to bottom. Underlord just completed a Hex. That's a big item for this smoke fight.
It is, but all of OG are at least in relatively close proximity this time around.
Not near Yuragi, though. They're going to pop it up to Ace to start with the Hex. He's going to be able to reveal it, and they should have the telekinesis before the BKB as well. What a Hex reveal. You couldn't have asked for a better person to kill to start the fight as well, as now OG just trying to look to cut their losses, and no one else will die. But now you completely sacrifice... Oh, they're actually looking for a kill on BZM because I see he's out of mana. Ace... Oh, what a read from Gaming Gladiators. Move in with the gate. Get the Hex out. Another kill. They'll even be able to spy out Tiger as well. There is no escape for the poor old wolf. More and more kills given over to Gladiators, and Darachu is already starting Roche.
big props need to be given over to GAIMIN Gladiators for recognizing they're just, again, they're playing the delay game slightly, but any sort of chance that you can get to be able to just find a pick-off, prevent them from getting into their next items. Saw the importance of the Scythe Device, right, on the Underlord, but they're going for triple Scythe Device on OG right now, and they don't want to let them get to it. I mean, to me, it's still Ember Spirit that's the main target, right?
DM, early BKB. He's just going to get Blinding Light pushed back inside the base, but the Underlord is incredibly tanky. And now Quinn's going to be able to jump Yuragi as well. They want to try and force up the BKB. They won't be able to do so, but OG, they start the fight without all of their heroes nearby, and now it's going to be a 4v5. They do force the buyback out of Tiger, though. Might be able to deal with the first like great reactions Hex from Ace, but BZM, Jen's going to be able to hold him into place, but that's where Dim comes into play with the Lotus Orb. He doesn't have it for himself now, though. Could be vulnerable, but GAIMIN Gladiators.
He's continuing to grow more and more and more. Seb, he's got a lot of money saved up, though. 5,000 gold, getting so close to being able to just purchase up that Scythe of Ice in its entirety.
Oh, aggressive waveform, Seb. She's going to die inside the base. Another buyback expended out of one of the OG supports, and how are you going to be able to address the Morphling? Look at the positioning from Doraccio.
I don't know if
nothing he needs to fear.
He's still got Satanic. He's still got the Aegis to be able to play around with. You've got a lot of other heroes making your life a whole lot more challenging. That Scythe of Ice on a Storm Spirit without a BKB. Just going to
Tiger, that took 3 kill. He pulled back. Alright. 4v5 now. And that's also a second dieback. 3v5 now as GAIMIN Gladiators. They are just crippling OG. We have not seen them be able to do anything. For the span of the last 10 minutes, Yuragi might even die under the tier 4 tower as well. They are just dancing in and out. Perfect teamfight engagement. Hex is there, waiting for the telekinesis chain control. It is all the reigning champions here throughout the DPC year, and GAIMIN Gladiators, well, they're going to be able to take game 1 pretty convincingly.
Yes, they will, and, you know, in 35 minutes.
Again, it felt like very similar to last game. We have to put a lot of emphasis on the supports rotations.
Tiger can't look to give this one up for free. He's going to be able to back off in time, or is it going to be BZM that gets caught? Oh no, oh no. Oh, that blood grenade.
Tiger! Oh.
See ya.
Alright, Quinn. Well played indeed.
Again, how many times do we see a lane that should be advantageous to one side, and then suddenly First Blood gets given over to the disadvantaged one? And
a bit surprised at how well of a start that the Broodmother has had.
I am as well, and well, Tofu, he's making that rotation towards mid. What a surprise! Not exactly something completely out of the ordinary. Is Tofu, he just wants to go for more. He wants creeps, but he might end up dying for it.
Kind of messed up. He's got Fairy Fire still to play with. Maybe he didn't mess up. Healing Lotus Shooters as well. Jumps on over away from BZM, but Tiger lives on about 25 health, and
I need to be able to stay in this lane. I need my Vanguard early on.
That first rotation out of Cellular, though, completely avoids the Watcher. Went the long way around the stairs. And they do have a cliff ward. I mean, meanwhile, there's just a solo kill mid lane from Quinn. Dude, what is Quinn on, man? I don't know. This guy is... I know he got first blood. Sure, that's an advantage, but
it's a huge advantage, man.
Dumpstering mid. He's dumpstering mid, dude. He might get solo killed as well from Tiger. There's even a wraparound as well from Seb. That's a really needed kill from OG, because otherwise...
Nice caster curse there. That you're never able to make such key rotation that Seb absolutely wants to be doing. It's Seb, he wants to be farming as well at the same time, but that's what's going to allow you to do it, not needing to prioritize another kill for Quinn.
Rune of haste.
I don't know if you can do this, BZM. Maybe onto Celery.
Do what he can to protect his captain. Yeah, maybe this lane gets a little bit different. Well, actually, mid lane, what's going on here? Quinn, gonna use the Rolling Thunder. Won't even need it. Tower with the last right click, dude. Quinn, 1v3. And then you also have Yuragi going down bottom.
This is not how this game was meant to be going. Probably would have gone about the same, but you've just needed to make so many more rotations towards that mid lane to lessen the damage.
Ooh. A little bit awkward.
One remnant left.
Dude, what is that damage?
Quinn as well with the fresh Diffusal Blade picked up. Looking to make rotations with
Oh,
Tofu.
9-minute diffusal.
Yep.
Okay. And Ace is just gonna bait. He's got Mechanism Sword already. Quinn's gonna pop out. Almost just one hits Tiger with a Swashbuckle. They'll be able to get the Crystal Maiden. Quinn's already looking for a +1. Now, BZM is gonna move down to bottom. But there doesn't look like there's much that the Ember can really do to turn this team fight. Maybe it's up to DM to rotate. That we saw was a big factor in game 1. But he will cancel his own TP.
People moving away, missing a lot of experience, and the net worth lead is just continuing to grow for GAIMIN.
Quinn's gonna pop out of the tree line. Should be able to secure the kill with the help of Tofu. And mid lane, they were making an attempt on Cello. Look at Ace, dude, just not even letting an Undying be under some threat at all. He was in with the Rift, and then if they want to, he can... Well, even Quinn and Tofu are actually going to pop out of the Rift as well. I guess you got the power runes up shortly that they want to get.
Yep, power runes, also potentially some damage into this tier 1 tower. They're just constantly hugging the towers. Like, what are you supposed to do against this? They at least will get the deny onto the mid tier 1, so a little bit of gold going OG's way, but they're feeling confident enough to just dive Seb underneath the tier 2, 12 minutes in.
Oh. Oh my god, it's so disgusting.
The Ancients area will look to be able to just obliterate Seb. EZM, he does not have the damage to be able to take any sort of team fight at this stage.
Look at Celery, dude. Just running into 3 up the high ground where he doesn't have to worry about anything. Meanwhile, Yuragi as well is getting blocked from Duraccio. Trying to look for a pounce angle. They'll miss on the Swashbuckle. Yuragi will be able to get out of danger. They might just turn to DM instead. Let's see if the Vanguard's going to be enough to... Jesus Christ. Yeah, alright, never mind. The Vanguard ain't going to do shit. The GAIMIN Gladiators, they are so far ahead. 10k net worth lead at the 14-minute mark. And this is just a... Unfortunately, that might be the way it's going to be. Because Duraccio is just chasing down Seb. And meanwhile, look at the smoke maneuver as well. We're even going to cut off maybe some of the reinforcements or people playing behind the Enchantress. It's just off the mark, but the Atos going to be able to set up for the arrow. And they'll have the damage to kill him off inside the stun lock. We'll even consider about Yuragi. Quinn, he knows no fear. There is no boundary here for the Pangolier when he is currently in this position.
DM, this is absolutely down a demolition. Quinn's not dying from this.
Oh, he's not. In fact, all the boys are suddenly here off the back of the... ultimate. DM will be able to chain up to the higher ground. They're still hunting, though. I'm glad he don't want to let him get out too freely. I mean, he's got a couple heroes nearby. Yuragi and Tiger are trying to potentially protect him, but I don't even know if it's going to matter in the end. A nice sidestep here of the Pounce. He'll still be able to get the kill on the DM, and now Tiger is just offering himself up on a silver platter. As Ace out of all heroes gets the double. Have potential to be playing in the upper bracket, you know, depending on some other results. So, yeah.
GAIMIN is giving them a 10% chance. I don't know about that one. That's optimistic.
I don't even know if is there another word better to describe for optimistic, because I feel like the delusional, maybe.
Oh, okay, that's a little harsh.
Is it? I mean, it's
Misha's birthday, man. Be a little nicer.
I'm sorry, Misha. I apologize. Just not your day when the net worth lead is as high as the minute mark. No, it's not going well. They're going
down here.
Yeah, no, he's not dying. And all of OG are dying unless they leave a quick raid. They'll get DM. And no, Tiger's going to try and do whatever he can to allow Yuragi to find a pounce away. They're going to buy back on DM. This is the last fight. Maybe they can get some kills off the back of it. Not to me. Jiddu just way too far ahead. And with that, that's going to be a celebratory couple of kills. And resulting in, I imagine, a couple letters shortly getting dropped as well. As they're going to be able to chase down and find the full 5-man wipe. And there they are. Unfortunately, the boys on OG, they will be eliminated from the RIYADH Masters after GAIMIN Gladiators were able to convincingly 2-0 them.